What is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Now, in today's video, I want to give you an update on a company that we talked about a couple weeks ago that is still performing extremely well, and they have had a lot of announcements recently. And so with that said, let's not waste any more time at all, and let's get straight into the video. Now, today we are going to be updating you guys on PeiPei. Now, if you don't remember, PeiPei is a company that I partnered up with probably about a month and a half ago. They've been doing some work also with my agency to get some YouTube videos going, doing some marketing. They've been running some crazy campaigns. I mean, things have been absolutely nuts. And I told you, the fact that they're capitalizing on two different narratives put them in a position, in my opinion, to be able to see some growth. Now, when we made that video, that was, let's see, 4 weeks ago roughly, and back then they had just saw this first little pullback, so we were right around here. And what you could see is that after that vid, I mean, the thing still kept going, and it moved up around 104% before, of course, the market did start to pull back and things got a little ugly. But what's crazy about it is even now, since they saw this push back to the upside, they're still up from that video over 50%, leaving a lot of you to do well. Now, I also made some tweets not too long ago letting you guys know that I did pick up some more PeiPei around some of these levels right here. I actually don't think it was on this dip. I think it was closer to like right here. And since then, of course, we are now seeing that PeiPei is up off that about 121%. So there definitely have been some pretty damn good gains. And so things have been going pretty well with this one. And so, of course, because of that, you guys know my primary focus is to just update you, let you know some of the things that are happening, why they've pumped recently, and much more. So let's get straight into that. So the primary reason as to why PeiPei has honestly been doing so damn well is, again, because of just the advances that they're making in building out and developing the token to be an actual strong meme token. You know, I told you all, look, there's a couple different narratives they're taking advantage of. The Ethereum ETF narrative, China unbanning crypto narrative, the PeiPei narrative, right? They have all of these different things going, and they're doing well. And so all they need to do at this point is continue to develop this thing into a truly strong meme coin and make sure that they're positioning themselves in the right places and communities for this to actually catch momentum. And it's all they need to do, and that's what they've done. Now, some of the different things that they've done recently to make this happen has been a ton of partnerships. Of course, we did see that they are bringing on some brand ambassadors, which is pretty cool, right? You have like guys like Gilbert Burns. I don't know if you know who this is, but he's one of the best fighters in the world. And although no, Gilbert Burns himself is not going to contribute a ton from a personal perspective, it is good for that name brand recognition and just starting to break that seal of Web 2, which is interesting, okay? Going a little bit forward, what we can see is a ton of exchange listings. I mean, we can see here, they have Hotcoin Global, they have Zebek HQ, they have Bybit Official, in which they have Perpetual Contract just went live, Ascend X, we see Digifin X, we see, of course, Blowfin Official, and many more. And they have been working on getting these different exchange listings going. And I think you need to understand that these different crypto projects like Brett, for example, the reason why they catch so much momentum is because they get exchange listing after listing after listing after listing. And every single one of those listings opens up the door for volume. It opens up the door for more investors. It opens up the door for more eyes for people to see the project. And as you do that, it builds up not only credibility, but your community, both of which can be used to grow the company. And so that's why this is so important. It kind of just, it's a mandatory. It's kind of just a mandatory. If you're a meme coin, you have to do this to survive. Simple as that. Okay. Now, on top of that, they've also started to get recognized by some of the higher ups within the world of crypto. You guys actually probably saw this, but Da Vinci, who of course, I don't know if you guys know who Da Vinci is, but Da Vinci was one of those dudes who was telling people, hey, you need to go buy Bitcoin like 11 years ago. And he's been out here talking about the fact that, you know, he holds PeiPei. He said that he holds over $500,000 worth of PeiPei, which is interesting, right? Because you got to look at this thing and consider it's only at a $91 million market cap with 2.62 million liquidity. So that's a substantial holding. And so in my opinion, I mean, guys like him, sure, I'm sure he does sponsorship. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not sure. I'm assuming he probably does sponsorships. He probably does partnerships and stuff like that. But it's a whole different ballgame when they're investing their own money into these things. That's when things get a little different. And when a guy like him, who's been in this space for so long, is investing this much money into a meme coin, I think it's at least worth noting that there is some type of possible opportunity here. And so because of that, I really just wanted to inform you guys and just let you know, look, there's been so much happening, so much development, so much growth and expansion from them. And it is nice to see that a lot of those buys that were made, right? Whether it was right here from me, whether it was right here from me, you know, they're up 50%, at one point 100%, over 100% on this one. I know some of you are dollar cost averaging on their news here, boom, and now you're up another 60, 70%. This is fantastic gains. And so, of course, because of that, I actually have added them to my primary meme coin portfolio. I moved them from just kind of my speculative portfolio to my primary meme coin portfolio, and we're really just going to see what happens. And so I wanted to just shoot you guys an update today. I know they have a lot more coming, so I will be giving you guys more updates here and there, just letting you know what's going on. So if you, of course, do enjoy these updates, and if you do hold PeiPei, let me know down in the comments below. But overall, of course, I can't wait to see you all in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. Peace.